Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait for people to get on so we can start talking. I am. Let me see if I can share this. I should be able to. I wonder if I can share it from here. Paper, porcelain, golem, alabaster. Antonio. Oh no. Let me see. I need to share it. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait for more people. I'm gonna try to stay on track. I think I'm gonna break this up into different little segments. So we could talk about weight loss, we're gonna talk about carbs, we're gonna talk about fats, we're gonna talk about macros, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Because people have been inboxing me. We're gonna talk about shakes. We're gonna talk about things to look for, the do's and the don'ts. Hi, Andrea. We're about to talk about weight loss. I'm waiting for some people to get in, but we're going to talk about weight loss. We're going to talk about diet. We're going to talk about fat, good fats, bad fats. We're going to talk about carbs. We're going to talk about proteins. We're going to talk about, I'm not going to try to get too much into detail because I don't want to confuse people. How are you tonight? But we are going to talk so I can explain because I've had people inbox me and I've had people messaging me, and um, I rather just make a video where everybody can see it rather than just keep people. I don't mind helping people, but I rather make a video where everyone can see it and everybody could get the message all at once. So I'm about to invite my friend, one of the ladies who, one of my really good friends, Irene, and this other lady who invited me, um, to talk about weight loss and was asking me questions. Let me see. Hey Megan, how are you? I'm about to get talking. I just let my friend know. Okay, so today we're going to talk about. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And um, to me, and I was just talking. I just went to the gym. I'm on a goal to lose 100 pounds by my birthday. That's the goal. That's the plan. 100 pounds by my birthday. People say that's crazy. You can't do it. It's very, very doable. It's very doable. And hey, Megan. Hey, Larissa. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Veronica. Andrea, you got this, girl. And so let me because this is not going to be all in one night. This is going to be something that we talk about in segments. So my first thing is why. Oh, I didn't even print out the other paper, but it's okay. So being obese or even being overweight, your risk for let me print this out. Okay. So being overweight or being obese, you have a lot of, hey Rosalie, you have a lot of um higher risk for diabetes, higher risk for heart disease, higher risk for cancer, and I'll get into the whole cancer thing here in a little bit. But first of all, I want to talk about why the number one reason people are obese. Hey everybody, the number one people are obese is their diet. And when we talk about diet, we talk about the food that we intake and the types of food. And later we're going to be talking about macros. Macros are macronutrition. And I know a lot of people are like, what are macros? Hey, Veronica. Hey, everybody. People talk about what are macros and stuff like that. So I'm going to break that down for you here in a little bit. So when people are overweight, or if you're holding on to weight and you don't know why you're getting fatter, your body's holding on to fat, it's probably because you're not following the laws of thermodynamics. The amount of energy that goes into a machine, our body is a machine, people. Our body is a machine. It is our vessel that takes us through life. So it has to balance out the amount of energy that goes out. So if your body, and everybody's very different. Everybody's different. Hey, Kim, everybody's different. But for the most part, a general rule is about 2,000 calories. That's just from a normal person. And so if you're taking in 2,000 calories and that's all you're taking in, which a lot of people don't do, that's why we have a high obesity rate. Um, that's your body needs to live. That's just living the everyday. That's not exercising and this and that. But if you're taking in 5,000 calories and you're only burning 3,000, well, those extra 2,000 calories, exactly, Angie, exactly, those extra 2,000 calories, your body's going to reserve them. Your body's going to reserve that as fat. Your body's going to store it because it has nowhere else to go. Um, so the next thing I want to talk about is macros. What are macros? Macros, I'm going to show you exactly what macros are. Macros are macronutrition. It's what makes up a calorie. A calorie is it's a unit. So per serving, like this, let me see, per serving is 150 calories per serving. And I'm giving you an example because this is what I have on hand. And hey Larissa, thank you, girl. And what makes up the macros are these are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So macros are the nutrients that make up the calories. So the first thing I want to talk about is what is fat. We need fat. You need fat to live. Um, Fat is very important to your body. Fat gives you energy, and fat helps you absorb vitamins. So you need fat. But when you're overweight, I'm trying, honey. I'm trying to get snatched the house, girl. I'm trying to snatch up a husband. I'm just joking. Um, so you need fats in your body, and fats help you fats help you stay full. Fats help your body. Fats Most fruits and vegetables have no fat. So nuts and meat and stuff like that have fat. There's different types of fats. Let me move on. And it kind of gets complicated, but I'm not going to go too much into it. There's unsaturated fats, which are found in plants and fish, and they're good for you and they're good for your heart. Unsaturated fats. Saturated fats, which you kind of have to watch, are because they can raise your blood levels and they can raise your cholesterol levels. And saturated fats are usually found in meats, baked goods, um, also coconut oil, palm. They have saturated fat. And then there's something called trans fats. That's the third type of fats. And these are not good for you, honey. They're not good for you at all because they increase your cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. So whenever you see saturated fats, or even if they don't say saturated fats and it says, if a food says hydrogenated, that means it has trans fats in it. But we need fat. Fats are the building blocks of hormones. They help insulate our body. They protect us, but you need a healthy amount of fat. The next thing, part of avocados has good fats. So you have to do your research. You have to do your research about fats. The next things are proteins. Proteins are amazing. Proteins are large molecules. Proteins, they feed our whole bodies are made up. This is protein, honey. Our whole body are made up of protein. And you need protein. You need a lot of protein. But too much protein, whatever your body doesn't use, it's either gonna get rid of or it's gonna store it as fat. It's gonna store it as fat, honey. Um, there's different types of protein, and proteins do a lot for your body. Proteins help your immune system. Proteins, I could go into it, but you need protein. So those are macros. Macros are fats, protein, and carbohydrates. Those are macros. That's what makes up calories. So I want to talk about the next thing I want to talk about is sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Sugar is a you can have sugar. Sugar occurs naturally. Sugar occurs naturally in fruits, in vegetables, but in your body, and there's two different kinds of sugars. There's glucose and there's fructose. Glucose and fructose. So whenever sugar enters your bloodstream, I'm reading from I printed this out. Um, well, this is what I did, Amanda. This is what I did. So I looked up information that I wanted to talk about and I put it together and I printed it out so I stay on track. Because if I didn't have this paper, I would have been all over the place. So natural occurring sugar is okay for you. It is okay for you, even though I'm cutting it out. I'm still having sugar, but I'm not having as much. Um, Sugars can cause insulin resistance, and it's a stepping stone towards metabolic syndrome and diabetes. So insulin, which we need in our body because it regulates our hormones. Um, when sugar enters our bodies, it's gonna do two things. Two things, honey. It's gonna turn into either glucose, which glucose is in found anything that's living has sugar in it. Anything that's alive has sugar, which is glucose, a type of sugar, and fructose, which is a not a natural occurring sugar. Our body doesn't produce that. It's sugar that we add, and it doesn't. We don't need fructose. You do not need fructose. It is not necessary to live. It is not necessary for your body. So when you have too much of that, your body stores it either goes into your liver. Your liver will store the fructose in its body, and once that gets full, you start having problems, honey. Okay. Um, Too much sugar can cause diabetes. It can lead to heart disease. It can lead to obesity. It can lead to insulin resistance, which is diabetes. Um, and sugar. And I just read this. I read this the other day. Having too much fructose sugar, not the natural occurring sugar that all things have, causes cancer. It causes cancer. And the reason, and I was like, well, how does having fructose cause cancer? So, thank you, Samantha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's hard, girl. Trust me. I slip up. I have my moments, but as long as I have more good days than bad days, I'm fine. But you can do it, girl. You can do it. Hey, Sandra. So and there was a big research on it, and I'll post the links once I'm done in here of all the stuff that I researched. I just printed this out maybe like an hour ago when I was doing research the other day, and I saved all this information. So there's multiple studies that people who eat a lot of sugary things, I'm not talking about fruits. Fruits, that's glucose, but I'm talking about fructose. When you think of fructose, think of stuff that has added sugar in it, like Cokes and all that stuff. Um, People who have a high sugary diet have a high risk for cancer, a very high risk compared to people who don't. So the way I understood it is insulin regulates our hormones. It regulates our hormones. It regulates growth. Those hormones, they balance our bodies out. Those hormones tell our body how to function. It tells the cells, your cells need sugar, but it needs glucose. It doesn't need fructose. So whenever your insulin levels are going out of whack, your hormones go out of whack. And what is cancer? Cancer is when there's a that is true, Angie. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. Cancer cells love sugar, but whenever cancer overgrows, cancer is it's a cell that I I don't want to go too far into depth because I don't want to lose you, but it's a cell that doesn't know when to shut off. Something in its instructions, something in the DNA, that part of the DNA that tells it to quit growing, to die, because every cell in our body has a life cycle, and when the instructions, the DNA, when it gets damaged, it doesn't know when to shut off, so it starts growing. But a part of that has to do with the hormones, the signals that are being sent out. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about. And I have more stuff printed out, but I wanted to talk about weight loss, and I wanted to talk about sugar feeds cancer. We all carry the cancer gene. I don't know who that is. I can't see that person. I don't know if they have me blocked or if I have them blocked, but I don't know who it is, honey. But cancer, we all have the cancer gene. Well, cancer are just regular cells that go whack. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about weight loss, and I wanted to talk about, people were asking me how I'm losing weight. People were asking me, what shakes am I doing? Um, well, yeah, the thyroids and stuff. It goes more into depth, and there's more to it, but I don't want to go too far into it because I kind of want to stay on track with the weight loss. But maybe I'll talk about that in my next video. So when I'm doing the 2 to 3 shakes and a healthy meal a day, one healthy meal, and I'm staying under 1,200 calories. So I'm having a calorie deficit. I am burning more calories than what I'm intaking. And I can do that. If you're overweight, your body already has food. The fat that's stored, you want to take less carbs, less sugar, and more protein. So you want your body to start burning the fat that it has for fuel. You want your body to start burning this fat as fuel. And the way to do that is to deprive the body, change your diet. Change your diet, honey. If you don't, and to me, the easiest way to do that is my 2 shakes, and feed your body nutrition. Um, a lot of people end up starving themselves, and if you starve yourself of the good things and then you provide your body with nutrition, that's good. If you take out, when I say starve yourself, when you starve yourself, when you deprive yourself of the carbs, you provide yourself of the sugars, you deprive yourself of. And so whenever I get a shake, whenever you have to look at you have to look at labels. You got to take personal responsibility, honey, and you got to look at these labels. You you got to look at the label. I've stopped eating meat. I've lost 20 pounds. Well, right now I'm not eating too much meat. I know too much red. Well, congratulations, Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but congratulations. So I'm doing 1,200 calories. I'm doing 2 to 3 shakes a day, and I'm eating a healthy meal, which is low in carb, low in sugar. And right now, I know, like, for shakes, it's very hard to find. It's very hard to find a shake that has zero carbs and zero sugar. So my rule of thumb, and I like this one because this only has. And even taking too much protein. If you take too much protein, your body is gonna store it. I do. I kind of do intermediate fasting. There's some days. Well, I fast. I fast, girl. Let me tell you, I fast. But let me get on that. So this has my rule of thumb that has helped me. I've lost like 125 pounds, and my goal is to lose another 100 pounds. Hey, Jay and Bree, my Longoria family. The way I've done it is there's some days where I'll only have some shakes, and the other day I will have my healthy meal. Or if you don't want to do shakes, do high protein, low carb, and low sugar, honey, and that weight will fall off. No pastas, no breads, no rice. you can eat those things in small moderations and still lose weight. But if you just want to make it easier, you want to take the guessing out of it, cut the carbs, cut the sugars, do high protein, and make sure you take fiber because you will get constipated. Um, I've just recently, for the next 3 months, and hopefully maybe it will be a forever thing for me, but I'm giving up Coke Zeros, any kind of diet drinks. I'm sticking to water and these sugar-free things, these sugar-free Crystal Lights, Walmart Weiler Lights to help me. And I'll probably have like one of those a day. I'm doing whey protein, but look at the back because at one point when I wasn't losing weight, one of the shakes that I had, like one, and I didn't look at the back, I just grabbed it because the label looked very healthy. The label looked healthy when I bought, it's not this shake, it was a muscle milk, and most of the muscle milk usually doesn't have a lot of carbs, but that muscle milk particularly had a bunch of carbs and a bunch of sugar. So it was kind of defeating, it was self-defeating that I was working out but I was taking in all these carbs and hi, hola Veronica. Well, Angie, I'm not drinking it because the aspartame. I'm doing it because of the carbonation. So, um, like the doctors, whenever you get weight loss surgery, they don't want you to drink Cokes because the carb stretches out your stomach. And I have noticed without the Cokes, I don't get as hungry. I don't get as hungry. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. That's the only reason I'm doing it is because I don't want my stomach to stretch with the carbs and it make you still hungry. Hi, Autumn. Hey, Katie. So, and I'm taking a daily vitamin. I'm taking a calcium pill. I'm taking vitamin B12, and I'm taking probiotics. And I'm taking the probiotics to help with my pooping because when you go low carb, you don't have all those, you don't have carbs, you don't have, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Fiber. Your diet is very low in fiber, and constipation will be an issue. But if you want to lose the weight, I'm t- there is no there is no secret recipe. I know there are pills out there that do help you curb your appetite, but if you're not eating your body, you're not getting nutrition. And so what really doing is, so I'm giving my body nutrition. I'm giving my body nutrition and I'm depriving it of the bad shit. And that's what you have to do. Jay, I'm the same way, girl. I'm the same way. And I'm drinking coffee. I love coffee down. Like coffee is part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. I have to have coffee. And but it's girl, you can do it, Jay. If you want to, you can do it, girl. Are you drinking regular Cokes? Because them regular Cokes are full of sugar, girl. And those sugars are not good for you, honey. And girl, I used to be the biggest soda drinker in the world, the biggest fucking soda drinker. Magnesium has been a great thing to help break down proteins in your body. Well, I know who 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 is Facebook user. I can't see that person. I want to know who it is. I don't know if this person has me blocked. Who are you, Facebook user? And I do take my daily vitamin has magnesium in it, so I don't know. But I'm not weighing myself, y'all. My brows look good. So there's a protein coffee. There's a protein coffee that I want to try, but usually sometimes I'll put a scoop of protein. Um, girl, girl, you got to give those Cokes up, honey. Switch to Coke Zero. Switch to Pepsi Max. Switch to Pepsi Max. Um, I would switch, girl. Switch, and then after that, try to wean yourself off of them. I know for the longest time I drank Cokes and like I was the queen of fried food. What did that person say? This person said magnesium has been a great thing to help break down proteins in your body. I don't know who it is. Who is it, Angie? Who are you, Facebook user? I can't see their name, and now I want to know who they are. But I was the queen of fried foods. I was the queen of bread. Girl, I was the queen of anything fat and unhealthy and cokes. So, hey, sis. So these are some of the shakes that I'm taking, and they are healthy because they are low in sugar and low in carbs. So one of them is, so I'll post a link depending, okay, so depending, not everybody's the same. Not every, oh, okay. Okay. Um, so I don't have, you need to message me. I'm gonna call you, PJ. I don't know what time it is, but I'm gonna call you, girl. Um, and my Fitbit has been helping me. My Fitbit has been helping me. But I just got, oh, so these are some of the shakes that I'm using. These are some of the shakes that I'm using. Whey protein. It's really good. And I was gonna talk about how to figure out lean. These are really, really good. These are low in carbs and low in sugar. The I got this like at Walmart or Kroger's or I forgot which one. I'm gonna add you. Oh, there's also, y'all, let me tell y'all, if you inbox me your email address, if you want to get, if you want to earn gift cards of your choosing, there is an app. There's an app, and it really does work. It really, really does work, y'all. Even if you don't have a Fitbit, there's an app you can download to your phone. They will it's like some kind of healthy initiative. You will get gift cards for doing so many steps. You They pay you to walk. They pay, don't cheat because it's rewarding. It is very rewarding that you get they give you gift cards like $25. You build points and then you can cash them out in increments of $25. $25. You can get an Amazon gift card. I think you can get a um you can, there's all kinds of fucking gift cards you can get. But if you inbox me, I will send you the link, or maybe I'll post it down in the comments. But if you inbox me on the My 600 Pound Life, I will send you the link to that website. I will send you a link to the website. And if you don't have a Fitbit to connect to it, there's a Google app you can download to your phone that tracks your step. Yes, PJ. I'm gonna get off because at 5 in the morning, I'm gonna go. I need to thicken up this brow. This one. Um, let me show you. I'll show you. So you don't have to have a Fitbit, but if you do have, hey Sylvia, if you do have a Fitbit, this app works with it. I'm opening it up. So if you're walking anyways, why not get points? Why not get paid for it? Well, I wanted to show y'all. So it's right here. It's called Virgin Post. Virgin Post. Um, Virgin Post. I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna add you. Let's all add each other. That Virgin Post right there, y'all. They pay you to walk and they pay you to lose weight. And also, y'all, I'm kind of scared to do it because I'm gonna. I there's a website where you could put your money where your mouth is. If you're about losing weight and you want to do it, you can bet you can bet money. You can bet money, and if you hit your goal, they will pay you out. So let's say you bet against this website. Let's say you want to lose 60 pounds or you want to lose 80 pounds in 6 months, and you bet $20 a month. $20 a month. If you if you don't meet your goal, they keep your $120. If you hit your goal, you win like $400 or $500. $400 or $500. There's it's not. Yes, Virgin Post is the one that will pay you to walk and lose weight. But if you want to do, and you can also bet against your friends on that other website about hitting your goals, and you can't cheat on that other website that I don't know the name of it, but I'll post. Let me look it up. Um, you can't cheat because you have to weigh in and you have to be live with somebody from that website, and they make sure that you're not cheating, that you don't have stuff in your pockets. And then when you weigh in, when you hit your goal, you do the same process. And if they feel like something's funny, they will send somebody to your house. Like, let's say I betted $50 in 5 months, 250. And if I win, if I meet my goal, whatever my goal is, if I hit that goal, and I'm gonna win $1,300, because and they feel like, maybe I cheated, they will bring somebody to come. Somebody will come to your house and come weigh you. And if it's legit, you lost that weight, you win that money, honey. I'm thinking about doing it. You're getting paid to lose weight. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the app right the weight loss app. Hi, Irene. Here it is. It's legitimate too. It's legitimate. It's a very legitimate web. I'm thinking about doing it. Hey, Destiny. So this is that website I was telling you about. It's called Healthy Wage. Make your make your weight loss bet today. And it's legit, y'all. I might do it, but it's a lot of pressure because if you don't hit that goal, you lose your money. But if you hit your goal, like I want to lose, I think I was doing like Angie. So you can't do that with this website because people have tried it. People have tried it, girl. Um, But if you're here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, if you want to meet up once a week, if you want to work out, pick a day, um, because I'm pushing hard 3 months. These 3 months, I am pushing hard because I want to lose 70 to 100 pounds by June 22nd. Does anybody have any questions? If you have some questions, please let me know before I get off. I don't mind answering them. What are your questions, honey? I am taking questions before I get off. That's freaking funny. Did he get caught, Angie? I'm gonna let me see. I don't. I'm gonna see how. Oh no. Well, I would PJ. So y'all, what do you do when you get a sweet tooth? I'm starving after I walk or jog. You just have to have the willpower. Let me see if I have it. Let me, Caroline. I'm going to pin your comment because I don't have it with me, but my aunt just showed me a protein bar that is sweet and it's low calorie, it's low sugar and low carbs, girl. You have to find a healthy alternative and you just have to have willpower. But there are healthy alternatives. Get you a piece of fruit, girl, a piece of sweet fruit. Yes, it has sugar. Yes, it probably does have some carbs, but it's better for you to get a complex a complex sugar that's made up of glucose rather than something that has fructose. Stay away from stuff that is processed. Get you a not no, he ate whatever. No, but he ate whatever and gained. He weighed them out of the weight. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all some of the, and just look at the back. Whenever you buy your shakes, look at the back. You want, this is my rule of thumb. This is just me. This is what's been working for me. Your shake, you want under 10 carbs per serving and under 10 sugars, preferably 5 sugars and less. But I just say, long as you say 10 and under, so single digits, single digits. And Angie, I'm gonna find that those bars my aunt gave me, and I will send it to you as soon as I find it. I have it somewhere here, girl. But fruit, have you an orange? Get you an orange, girl. Oranges are sweet. Maybe a handful of grapes, or something your body's not going to metabolize and store as fat. So, um, this Irene whey protein, it has it's 190 calories, so it's basically a meal. This substitutes a meal. I wouldn't have this and then eat a meal. This would be a meal for me because it's almost 200 calories. And it has 8 carbs in it, which is low, and has 2 grams of sugar. It's called whey protein. I got this at Walmart. I got this at Walmart. You know what? At nighttime, Sarita, drinking, it's hard, girl. Let me tell you, because you could have all the tools in the world. You got to have that motherfucking willpower. And you got to have a good support system. You got to have a good, that's how I am, Sarita. Right now, I am starving fucking Marvin. And, I stay next to everything, girl. I stay next to all the fast food places you could fucking think of that are open. There's a Waffle House maybe 2 blocks from me, walking distance. It's open 24 hours. And if my fat ass wanted to go walk over there and eat me some waffles, I could. But my want to lose the weight is more than the desire to stuff my face. Drink water, girl. Drink water to fill you up and go to sleep. And you know what? Part of the losing the weight is getting enough sleep, girl. I mix mine with water, Amanda. That's what and this one I got from Kroger's. I got this from Kroger, and what I like about these, so there's a, and then I have this one's strawberry, and this one's from Kroger's also. Just look at the back, make sure they're low carb and low sugar. You want single digit sugar and single digit carb. And sometimes what I do with the vanilla, because vanilla to me, vanilla is a bland flavor. You can add whatever. Sometimes I add one of these to change up the flavor, girl. And being awake at night, because you are awake, you do want to eat. Because when you're sleeping, your body is burning calories. Your body is doing maintenance. When you're sleeping, your body is doing the maintenance, is doing what it has to. And when you don't sleep enough hours, your hormones go out of whack. Your eating patterns out of whack. You gotta take care of yourself. It's about what you eat. It's about changing your lifestyle. It's about changing your lifestyle, and you're gonna mess up. That's just a fact. Nobody's fucking perfect. If we were perfect, we'd all be with the ideal body, but we're not. And when you mess up, don't beat yourself up. I think the biggest part of losing weight, even to get started, is loving yourself. You have to love yourself enough to say, I deserve a healthy body. I deserve to live a full life. I deserve to feel comfortable. You have to feel like you deserve it. And you do deserve it. Everybody deserves to be healthy. Everybody deserves to lose the weight. Everybody deserves to feel comfortable. And love yourself through the journey. You have to love yourself through the journey, or it's not gonna work. You can't do it for you have to do it for yourself. You have to love yourself. Do it. I know some people want to do it for other people. For me, that has never worked. When you start doing things for yourself, you do it. The best you is a healthy you, and that's what I'm telling myself. The best you is a healthy you. Do what you got to do to be healthy. And if you mess up, don't. This is what I used to do. Water. That's right, PJ. Um, when you mess up, this is what I used to do, and I know my aunt recently told me, and I've known it. I would fuck up. I would fuck up. I might have ate bad one meal, and I already ate bad. I might as well eat bad the whole day, or oh, I ate bad for 2 days. I might as well finish off the week. No, once you fall off that horse, get back on it, honey. Keep getting back on, and the more and more you get back on the horse, the easier it is to stay on. The longer you stay off, the harder it is. And you don't have to, if you can't afford a gym membership, go walking around your block. If you have kids and you can't, take your kids to the park and play with them and walk with them. 30 minutes to an hour a day will do amazing things. And on top of that, if you are eating right, you're doing the right things, that weight will fall off, honey. And if the weight's not falling off, this is what you got to do. If there's nothing really medically wrong with you, um, reevaluate your diet. There is something in your diet that is messing you up. There is something in your diet that's messing you up. And a lot of times, sometimes we don't see it. So maybe talk to somebody. Hey, keep a food journal. I just started my journal again. Okay, and in the link, I will post a. So I want. I will put in the link after I'm done. I will post a website where you can find out your macros, and more importantly, you want to find out how much protein your body needs. And me, it's a lot because I'm big, honey. I'm still big. I'm losing weight, but I'm still big. Please do, Sarita. Please do inbox me. But you can figure out your macros. Figure out you can figure out. I just pay attention to the protein. I'm doing as low carbs and sugar because I want my body to burn this fat and sugar that I already have. That's going to be the video for the night. How Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to pause the video. I'm Oh, PJ girl, you be working out hard, honey. Um but if if what do I eat for so what I eat for dinner. So I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna pause the video after I talk, and I will give you all the link. And just be honest because it's gonna ask you if you're active. It's gonna ask you the kind of lifestyle you live. It's gonna ask you your age. It's gonna ask you your height. It's gonna ask you your weight, and it will tell you the amount of protein you need to be taking in. So things that are easy for me to eat, and chicken breast with vegetables, eggs. Eggs are easy. It's protein. I have the whole egg. I have the egg with the yellow and the white. If you don't want to do that, that's up to you. But eggs, any kind of lean meat, turkey, and red meat. If I do have red meat, I try to keep it at once a week because I know it. And then rule of thumb, your fist size, that's about the amount you should have. Um, Red meat isn't very good on the digestive tract, and if you do, anything could be made unhealthy. So just because it's healthy for you, if you add unhealthy shit to it, it's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be healthy. Um, so thank you, PJ. Good night. I'm gonna add you, PJ. I'm gonna add you to my Fitbit, and we could do challenges. Um, so my head itches, but so, like, if you make eggs, don't lather it with butter and add potatoes and add this and add that. Boiled eggs, those are very good to keep on hand. You can cook eggs in the microwave, or you can spray spam or use a very little bit of oil. You don't want to saturate your body with the fats. You don't want to make something healthy unhealthy. Like, if you're going to have, and pay attention to your portions. If you're going to have a salad, look at it's about personal accountability. Look at the back. If you buy you a salad and it comes with the ranch dressing, that salad probably already is 300 calories, and then that dressing's probably 200. It's like, is it really worth the fat? Is it really worth those carbs? Is it productive to your weight loss? You got to keep yourself in check. That's the only way you're going to lose weight. You have to hold yourself accountable. If you're not losing weight, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I'm doing the right things. There's something you're not doing that's not working. You got to reevaluate your diet. And the best way to do that is be honest with yourself. Keep a journal, keep a diary, write things down. Weigh yourself in the beginning of the week. Don't weigh yourself every day like I used to, because you'll go fucking crazy. When you weigh yourself, make sure you weigh yourself in the morning after you've gone to the restroom and you've peed. Weigh yourself without clothes or in your chones. And make sure when you weigh yourself in a week, weigh yourself around the same time. But you have to weigh yourself to keep yourself accountable. And I think the diary is a very good way to hold yourself accountable, because if you didn't lose weight, or if you've done a month and you think you're doing amazing and you're not dropping weight, your body's not changing. White protein, chicken, fish, tofu, your salad, squeeze lemon, not the dressings. Um, if you're not dropping the weight, there's look in your journal and see what could possibly. And the only way that's going to work is if you're honest. If you're honest, if you're honest, if you're honest. If you lie to yourself, honey, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It's about personal accountability. So, Caroline, I'm going to message you. Matter of fact, I'm going to message you. So, to my messenger, I just opened up the tab. And Sarita, I am going to inbox you that website, but I will post it on my page so you can find out your macros. I'm gonna let y'all go because I have to get up in 4 hours because I'm going to work out. Sodas and sweet tea killing me. I would drink that like no one's business. Girl, the struggle is real. We all have. Um how can we find it out? No sodas or no sweet tea. If you want tea, get you. I know some people don't like it, but to me, I rather. Hey Amber, you can also make chili with the lean rubber. Um, so beans are good for you, but if you're doing low carbs, beans have a lot of carbs. Beans are protein, but if you're gonna have food like that, you have to watch your portions. I know some people they get, but they're not. Oh, well, I know this is all healthy, but too much of something that's healthy turns into something bad. Too much protein will turn into fat. Too much of anything is not good for you. So, what shakes do you sub your meals with? How do they taste? Elizabeth, to me they taste good. I'm not a picky person. Um, I do Lean Body by Labrador. I don't know how to fucking say it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna message you, PJ. So I do Lean Body. I got this. I don't know, at Walmart or Kroger's, or um, if you have a Aldi's has really good shakes. I do these shakes right here. This I got from Kroger's, and I love a banana cream one. Banana cream, and right now, hopefully, um, and I really have. Thank you, Amber girl. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get my body snatched because I have a lot of things coming up, but I'm working with a I'm working with a company. I also like using my Fitness Pal to create different. Because don't get me wrong, sometimes I get bored. Sometimes I get bored with these flavors, and so that's why I love that I have these sugar-free things, because I will add them to a vanilla shake. I will add them to a shake and switch up the flavor, because vanilla is a very versatile flavor. They also sell 100% protein isolate, where it doesn't have any flavor. You can add it to whatever. Girl, what's the do within? I know that's right. You got this, Caroline girl. You got it. 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories. And there's exactly. I'm doing old school, honey. I'm using my little book, but there's apps where you can document what you eat, and it's very simple because you always have everybody always has their phone with them. Let me pin that comment, honey. It's very simple because everybody has their phone with them. I know people are eating and they have their phone. You can just put in what you're eating and it will keep track of it. That's a great idea, PJ. Maybe that's what I need to do. But I like my journal because I'm an emotional eater, and I know I got to where I got because of issues, and I use food to substitute, feelings and this and that. So I like my journal because it's helping me document. It's helping me through my journey. But if you just want to record your food, if you just want to record with your food, I say an app is good. If you want to record your journey, record the emotional, because if you're overweight, there's some kind of emotion tied to your eating. There's something tied to your eating rather than just I overeat because I overeat. No, there's something else behind that. You can do 3 shakes, and because let me tell you, so if you want to stay under these shakes, 130. If I do 3 of these, that's 400 calories, and a meal is another 400. That's 800. So I still have 200 to 300 calories. You want to stay under 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories. You want to do at least 1,200 calories because you're already having a calorie deficit. And when I say deficit, that means you are burning more calories than you're intaking. At 1,200 calories, your body is already burning 800 calories. You're already burning 800. And then if you exercise, your body's really burning calories. So you don't have to go hardcore. You can just go for a walk around the block, honey. Go for a 30-minute walk. Take the kids out to play. Or if you're not mobile, sit there, move your arms. Move your arms. Look at my loose skin. Look at that loose skin, honey. If your knees are bad, sit in a chair and do some exercises. Sit in a chair and do some. What shakes do you take? I do different shakes, Aaron, from Walmart, from different places, but I just do high protein. I at least want 25 grams of protein. I want 10 or less sugar and carb. So high protein, low carb, not with the shakes and also your food. But I'm gonna let y'all go because every time somebody new and Aaron inboxed me. You can inbox me at the My 600 Pound Life, or if you're on my personal Facebook, inbox me. I will get to it as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm on a budget too. I'm on a budget, honey. So Aldi's has a shake, and it's the cheapest that I found. It is the cheapest that I found. It is $15 for a bottle like this, and I don't know what the brand is, but it's very, very cheap. It's like $15, and maybe like 2 or 3 of them will last you a month if you're doing the 3 shakes. You will drop that weight. If you do the right things, you will drop the weight. I understand, honey. And if you can't afford the gym, just go outside and be active. Just go outside. You don't have to do nothing special. Just go and move. Go and move. Go and move, honey. I'm gonna inbox you, Aaron. And oh, so I don't get Stampias right now, but if you get food stamps, if you get food stamps, you can't buy 100% protein, but if it says nutrition, if it says nutrition on it, you can buy it with food stamps. That's a little you can buy it with if it says which one? Let me find out. So like this, you have to pay cash because it's considered a supplement because it's only protein and it doesn't have a nutritional value. It doesn't have it doesn't qualify as nutrition, which I think is fucking weird. But so if you get stampillas, honey, you can get the nutrition. You can get anything that says nutrition on the back because this is considered a food. It's considered a meal replacement. But this is cheaper than eating out. You're gonna save money. You're gonna save money, honey. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm gonna get up here in the next couple of hours. I gotta go. I'm gonna go get my little 2 miles in the morning. I go to Planet Fitness in Grand Prairie, and I go. I'm a gym whore. I don't have a membership, but my cousin has a membership. My best friend has a membership. Um, but even if I can't make it to the gym, I just go walking. I go walk. If you're in the Dallas area and you want to get together and you want to work out, I am down. I am down. Even if it's only once a week. If it's once a week and you want to, I'm gonna do a meetup. I'm gonna do a DFW meetup. I can't answer you right now. If you're in the DFW area and you want to meet up and work out for an hour or 2 hours or however much you can, I am very much down. I am down. Okay, girl. Let's do it, honey. I am down if you are down. Let's get it. The more the merrier. Okay. So I'm gonna well, bye everybody. Message me right now, Dana. If I said I was gonna message you, message me because I'll probably forget. I'm going to go. Oh, okay. Let's meet up, girl. I was just there today. Let's meet up, girl. When do you go, Dana? When do you go, girl? Girl, let me tell you, I'm trying to get this body snatched. If I can go to the gym 2 times a day, my ass will be in that gym 2 times a day, girl. Herbal, let me tell you, those things are for profit. Those things per are for profit. And I understand they gotta make a profit, but um well, Elizabeth, I can't tell you what you can and cannot eat. It just depends on you. If you're gonna be active, if you want to count that as part of your 1,200 calories and you're going to be active, you have to look at the carbs and look at the sugar. Look at the carbs, the sugar, and the protein. But Herbalife is very expensive. And don't get me wrong, it probably does work, but you can do it for cheaper. And right now, okay, so I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but right now I am talking with a lab about creating my own line of stuff, because a lot of this shit's fucking expensive. I want to be a snack, but I keep eating them. That's girl, I'm trying to be a snack. There are healthy pro yogurts, Elizabeth. You just gotta watch those sugar. You gotta watch the sugar and you gotta watch the carbs. There's variations of things. I know there's healthy things, but just because it's sugar free doesn't mean it's carb free. You got to look at the back. You got to look at the nutritional value. You got to look at the carbs and you got to look at those sugars, honey. It's 130 calories from those. You got to look up what they're made of, what the macros are. See, this is low. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working with a lab about creating my own line of stuff, and I want it to be affordable. And I just don't want it to be about the products. I want it to be about loving yourself, becoming a better version of yourself, about building yourself up. And I'm starting here in the DFW area. Which is I think it's an amazing opportunity, and it probably won't be out this year. Maybe by next year. I mean, it's going to be a whole program, and it's going to be cost effective, and so that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm definitely. Let me let y'all go. If you have questions, inbox me because I gotta go. I love y'all. Be the best version of yourself, and the best version of yourself is a healthy self. Bye, everybody. I was about